Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's English lesson. My name is Blake, and I'll be teaching you from Johannesburg in South Africa. Our topic for today is things that annoy us. Should be a very interesting topic. Before we go on, though, I would like for us all to introduce ourselves to the rest of the class. If you could tell us where you are from, and also tell us a little bit about yourself, what you like doing in your spare time, and also what you do, as in what work you do. All right? Also remember to raise your hand for a microphone. All right, Alessandro, yes, you can go ahead.
Hello teacher, hello everyone. My name is Alessandro Calicchio. I come from Italy. I have a degree in economics, banking area. I love going swimming, reading books, and listening to the music. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Alessandro. Saha, you can go ahead. Thank you, Saha, who likes to shop. All right, Lee. Lee, you have a microphone. Please introduce yourself. Okay, Lee, unfortunately, I cannot hear you. Please check your microphone settings. All right. Who else would like to introduce themselves? Yes, Tom. Tom, please go ahead. All right, Tom. Fortunately, I cannot hear you either. All right. Please also check your microphone. For those that I said I could not hear, please go to Meeting. Then you'll see there's a drop-down menu. Then click on Audio Setup Wizard and follow the instructions. That should fix your microphone. When you have done that, then you can raise your hand. All right. Otomi?
Hello class, my name is Otomi. I'm from Japan. My hobbies are traveling and shopping. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
What is your worst bad habit? I'm sure we all have some bad habits. Let's not be shy. Let's share. What are your worst bad habits? Yes, Alessandro?
In the past, when I was angry or sad, my worst bad habit was to smoke. Today is to eat a lot. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Alessandro. So you used to smoke when you were angry or sad, and now you eat a lot. All right, that's a very good substitution. I wish I could do that because I not only smoke when I'm angry or sad, I smoke all the time, and I'm trying to quit, but it is very difficult. All right. Anyone else who would like to share their worst bad habits? Yes, Saha. All right, so you have a short temper. All right, so short temper and a coffee addict there. All right, thank you, Saha. So, boy, welcome. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your worst habit. All right, you do have a microphone. Please go ahead.
Yes, hello, my name is Thơ Bùi. I come from Vietnam. As I think my worst bad habit in the past, I like to drink a lot of the coffee. I know the coffee not good for my health, but I can stop now. And one more, I think my worst bad habits. I like to watch the television for a long time. I know I spend time a lot of I waste a lot of time on watch television. And my mom showed me you should stop watch television because not good for your brain and your memories in the future. Yes, thanks.
All right, thank you, Joe. Another coffee addict and also a TV addict. All right. Anyone else? Who else would like to tell us what their worst bad habits are? Yes, so Tommy.
Yes, actually, I have a lot of bad habits. For example, I usually stay up late to watch TV or surfing the internet, and I also sleep until afternoon on Saturday and Sunday. And also, I drink a lot um, that have a lot of sugar, like a Coca-Cola. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Tommy. So you're also addicted to Coca-Cola. You watch TV until late and sleep until late on a Saturday. All right. Yes, Layla, welcome as well. Would you like to tell us about your worst habits?
I have a lot worst bad habit. For example, I like the shopping a lot. I like watching TV a lot. I sleeping afternoon and morning. I I eating sweetie a lot.
All right. So Layla, I think you are right there by saying that you have a lot of bad habits there. All right. So you like shopping. You also like eating sweet stuff. All right. Lee, go ahead. Right, Lee. Unfortunately, I cannot hear you. What annoying habits do your family members or close friends have? All right. So your family members or your close friends. What annoying habits do they have? Alessandro?
Uh, about my family, for example, my mother doesn't close the windows when I say her that I have cold. While, for example, my sister doesn't help my mother um, to for cooking and so on. And about my close friends, in particular, my friend plays to slot machine and he bets very lot. Thanks.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Alessandro. All right, so just a correction for you there. You said it's very lot. Okay, you should rather say he bets a lot or he gambles. Gambles a lot. All right, so that is the correct way to say it. Gambles a lot. All right. Ren Liang.
Okay, teacher. Yeah. I think close friends have they don't like sport. Yeah, it's annoy annoy hobbies. Yeah, because as you know, if you don't like sport, yeah, you always at home watching TV or online. Yeah, so maybe your health is not well, and I think we need to um, like sport and to our health more and more better. Yeah, thank you. Just in my opinion.
All right. So your friends don't like sport. Obviously, you like sport. And when your friends do not like sport, which means they are always at home. Alright, let's move on. Do you and your classmates have similar complaints? Which habit is the most annoying? Alright, so you've heard a couple of annoying friends and family members or annoying habits from your classmates. Which one did you think was the most annoying? Alright, can you remember what your classmates said? If you can remember, which one do you think was the most annoying? Yes, Alessandro?
Um, if I remember about Tom, he has complained about his friends when they watch TV or sport programs that he doesn't like, and so in my case, my friends watch TV programs that I don't like anymore. Thanks.
Alright, thank you, Alessandro. So, your friends watch TV programs that you don't like anymore. Alright, yes. And Liang?
Okay, teacher. Yeah, and as you know, many classes always speak and presentation. Uh, After presentation, have no switch off the microphone. Yeah, it's very noise to us. Yeah, maybe there some classmates have a similar complaint. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, alright, thank you, Ren Liang. A request from Ren Liang there that the classmates should please switch off their microphones. That's noisy. Alright, thank you, Ren Liang. Saha? Okay, alright, so smoking, bad habit there. Alright, thank you, Saha. Okay, let's move on. Did you use these sentence structures when talking about other people's annoying habits? Alright? An example there, my sister is always wearing my clothes. My neighbor is forever having loud parties. My boss is constantly interrupting me. Alright, so the words or phrases that are used there are always, forever, and constantly. Alright? The verbs there are wearing, having, and interrupting. So what other adverbs can you use? Okay, what other adverbs could you use? Alright? Yes, Alessandro?
We can use often, sometimes, uh, never, ever. Thanks.
Alright? Often, sometimes, never. Alright? What other adverbs could you use? What other adverbs can you use? We've got always, forever, constantly. What other adverbs can you use? Okay, I'm going to put for you what an adverb is for those who do not know. Okay, just to make things a bit easier for you there. Alright, so a word which describes or gives more information about a verb. Right, so here the verb is wearing and always gives more information. Alright, so you could say my sister is wearing my clothes, but you are describing in further detail that she is always wearing my clothes, and also you could say that my neighbor has loud parties, but you need to use an adverb to describe further. So you say, my neighbor is forever having loud parties. Or you could say, my boss interrupts me. But with the adverb, you would say, my boss is constantly interrupting me. So which words similar to always, forever, constantly can you use? So, an example, I could say, my friend sometimes comes to my house unannounced, or my friend sometimes comes to my house without telling me. Verbs could you use? What other words could you use there? Yes, Atomi?
I could use the adverbs, for example, rarely, regularly, occasionally, seldom. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, occasionally. All right. Yes, Saha. Often and usually. All right. Also, some good adverbs there. All right. Yes, Alessandro.
We can use also frequently.
All right. Frequently. Yes, frequently. All right. Layla.
We can use mostly or all time.
All the time, or mostly. All right. All the time. All right. My friend comes to my house all the time. Now use the words to form a complaint sentence. All right. So here are the words. Let's start with number one there. So you've got brother, you've got always, you've got leave socks on the floor. How would you complain using these words? Combine these words to make a sentence. Complaining. Yes, Alessandro.
About the first sentence, we can say, my brother is always leaving socks on the floor.
All right. My brother is always leaving socks on the floor. Thank you, Alessandro. What other way can you say that sentence? My brother is always leaving socks on the floor. How else can you say that? Yes, Omar. Omar. Right, unfortunately, Omar, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Please check your microphone settings. All right? Saha? Yeah, you missed out something there. You're correct, but you need to use all these words here. Would you like to try again, Saha? Okay, so you need to say my brother always leaves socks on the floor. All right? So Alessandro said my brother is always leaving socks on the floor, and you said my brother leaves socks on the floor. However, you left out always, the adjective there. All right? So you need the adverb. Sorry. So the adverb. So you should say my brother always leaves socks on the floor. All right? Thank you, Saha. Omar.
Yes, teacher, my mother is forever embarrasses me.
Okay, all right. So Omar, you wouldn't say my mother is forever embarrasses me. Um, okay, I'll reveal the correct way to say that after the exercise. All right. Who else would like to try? Who else would like to try? Yes, Alessandro.
My mother is forever embarrassing me, or my mother forever embarrasses me.
Okay, all right. My mother forever embarrasses me, or my mother is forever embarrassing me. All right. Thank you, Alessandro. Number three. Yes, Otomi.
Okay, number 3. My colleague constantly talk to me.
Okay, my colleague constantly talk to me. All right, so that would be constantly talks to me. All right. Would you like to say that again, or Tommy? It would be my colleague constantly talks to me, not constantly talk to me.
Sorry,
Tommy, would you
I
like?
can't.
You should say
I
my
can't
colleague
understand.
constantly. Alright, so instead of saying my colleague constantly talk to me, he should say my colleague constantly talks to me. Talks to me.
Okay. Okay, my colleagues constantly talks to me. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Yes. Alright. Alright, thank you. That's how you say it. Okay, how else would you say this? How else would you say this sentence? Alessandro, you had your hand up. So we've heard my colleague constantly talks to me. How else would you say this sentence?
We can also say my colleague is constantly talking to me.
Okay, alright. Thank you, Alessandro. So my colleague is constantly talking to me. Alright, number 4. Yes, Okay. My roommate always leaves dirty dishes, or my roommate is always leaving dirty dishes. Okay. Thank you all. Okay, so my brother is always leaving his socks on the floor, or my brother always leaves his socks on the floor. My mother is forever embarrassing me, or my mother forever embarrasses me. My colleague is constantly talking to me, or my colleague constantly talks to me. My roommate is always leaving his dirty dishes, or my roommate always leaves his dirty dishes. Alright, so well done. That exercise was very, very well done. Congratulations. Okay? Now make your own sentences using this structure. Alright? Make your own sentences using this structure. So remember to talk about someone or something and use the adverb and then talk about something else after that. Yes. Saha? Alessandro, yes, you can go ahead.
My friend is forever helping me with my problems. Thanks.
Right? My friend is forever helping me with my problems. Right. Okay? Any other sentences? Let's just have 2 more sentences. 2 more sentences. Think of another sentence. Okay, just remember to talk about somebody or something and to use the adverb and also talk about something else. So you can use the adverbs that you see here if that will make it easier, and then just talk about something else. Just talk about a situation. As long as you use the adverb, I will be happy. Yes. Alright, my roommate always plays loud music, or my roommate is always playing loud music. Alright? One more sentence. Can we have one more sentence? Who else would like to share a sentence? Yes, Ochomi?
Yes, my brother is never put away his stuff.
Okay.
Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Alright, so you said my brother is never put away his stuff. Okay? So the correct way to say that is my brother never puts away his stuff. Okay? So it's never puts away his stuff. So you can say my brother never puts away his stuff rather than saying is never. So that is there you would not say. Okay, Tommy? But otherwise, correct sentence. Alright. Alright? Yes, Layla?
My sister is never brushed her teeth.
My sister's never what? Sorry, please repeat that. Please repeat
Brush
that
her
for me, Layla.
teeth. Brush her teeth.
Okay, please type that out in the chat box. Okay, alright. Your sister never brushes her teeth. Okay, alright. Brushes, brushes. So that would be brushes. Okay, brushes her teeth. Alright. My sister never brushes her teeth. Okay. Thank you all for those sentences there. Okay. So now, discuss the annoyances in your city. Okay. Student A, tell student B some things about your city that annoy you. Okay. So student A, tell student B some things that annoy you about your city. And student B, tell student A if your city has the same or different problems. Alright, so who would like to be student A? Who would like to be student A? And tell student B some things that annoy you about your city. Alessandro, you can be student A. Who would like to be student B? And tell Alessandro if what annoys him in his city is the same thing that annoys you in your city, or if you are annoyed by something different in your city. Who would like to be student B? Alright, Sahar, you can be student B, and you and Alessandro can go ahead and have this discussion.
In my city, people are constantly following the same fashion.
Okay, would you like to
I agree with you.
swap roles? Maybe Sahar, you want to tell Alejandro about something that annoys you in your city and find out if the same thing happens in Alessandro's city.
In Italy, people don't do that in my city because of petrol increasing, but they are forever driving fast than the normality. Thanks.
Thank you, Alessandro, and thank you, Sahar. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our lesson. I have, however, made the slides available for you to go through on your own. Okay, you are welcome to stay in the class and discuss the topic amongst yourself. Are there any questions before I say goodbye? If you do have a question, then please raise your hand. Alright, if there are no more questions, I would like to remind you all to please fill out the conversation class survey, and also to remember that the part about teacher quality and overall impression of the lesson is about me and my teaching. I do hope that I was an excellent teacher and that you enjoyed the lesson. If you did, then please rate me as excellent. I enjoyed speaking to you all. Alessandro, Leila, Omar, Otomi, Renliang, Sahar, and Tamia. I wish you good luck with the rest of your lessons. Goodbye. And you are all welcome